Welcome back, chess.com. Let's see who the algorithm wants me to play today. Oh, India, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, is that India? Okay, cool. Let's go. They're level 442. I'm 505. So theoretically, I have an advantage. But that really means nothing. Because if you think about it, if they don't play that often online, their rating... How do we get rid of that woman playing with her hair? Go away. Thank you. Whoa, I said go away and she went. That's eerie. Okay. Yeah, I played somebody yesterday. I think they were from Ukraine. I may be mistaken. Oh, she's back in. It's somebody else playing with her hair. Is this some kind of kink? Does chess.com think I like watching ladies play with their hair? Anyway, so yeah, they were very, very good. They had me. I felt. I was going to say naked, but not in that way. It's empty. I had no. All the tactics I had, there was nothing. They're like just a wall of force. I think this person may have gone for a cup of tea. Nope. Oh, that's interesting. We're getting a queen swap. Come on, then. I dare you. Go on, do it. Do it. There we go. And queen swap. And then that'll also make it so your king cannot castle. Ha 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 ha. All right, then watch this. I'm going to put you in check. You'll move the pawn forward to attack my bishop, but then I can take the pawn with the... Yep, so there you go. Then you're going to come in with the knight. No, you didn't. You came in with the pawn, of course. I mean, you're covering it with the knight. Now I'm going to go back here, which freezes the pawn. Okay. And then I'm thinking you'd probably move the pawn at e4 forward one just to break my break that wall up. That'd be a sacrifice. But would you do that? I don't know. Okay, so you brought that over there. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I'll go ahead and attack your bishop. You probably got something. Ooh, so then I go ahead and... Oh, hang on. Yeah, do this. Okay, that's kind of ruined whatever you were trying to do with that. Okay, so you're covering the pawn now. Now what? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think this far ahead. Did I think at all? Oh, I could do this. I could maybe... Hang on. Yeah, I could move my knight out. I'm attacking his bishop now. Oh, hey, Colin. Okay, so what you can do, I can bring my bishop, put me in check, but then throw it with a pawn, so you're actually doing nothing with that. You can move the pawn forward from e4, but I'll just take it with f2. So let's go ahead and... Oh, you're covering your bishop. That's clever. But I'll still do an attack mode. Shouldn't have done that, but it doesn't matter. Okie dokie, because I've got this. Boom. Now you've got to move the castle. And I've also frozen your knight. This is turning out to be pretty clever. So you've got to move your castle. You have to move your castle. You have to move your castle, dude. You got absolutely no choice whatsoever. And then you move the castle. I'm going to put you in check, but that's kind of dangerous because then you can threaten it with a king. And my bishop isn't covered by anything. So, kind of dangerous, isn't it? Oh, you move the king. That's clever. You move the castle, sorry. So let's go ahead and put you in. Hang on. Check. 2 moves you can make. You can either threaten my knight by going to d7 or put yourself in safety at c8. What will you do? Ooh, I know what to do. If you threaten my knight, I'm going to bring my white bishop up, which you did. Fan-bloody-tastic, because now I'm going to do this, which protects the bishop. Okay. This is intense, and it's really cool. Then what am I going to do? Then I'm going to put you in check. I'm going to lose my knight, but I'm going to take your castle. Because the moment you've got all your pieces, and so have I, as far as the major pieces are concerned. Ooh, that's clever. That's clever indeed. But watch this. I put you in check. And I've got 2 pieces now, because you're going to move your king to put me, to threaten the knight. I'm going to take your bishop. If you take my knight, I take your castle. Wow. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Okay, so what am I going to do? If I threaten your... That's clever. If I threaten... What do I do now? If I threaten... Should a castle? Hang on. I think first off, I'm going to bring... Okay, so I'm going to bring this up to protect my bishop. Wow, this is intense. Which means I can now castle. Okay. Right, I can bring my white bishop up to threaten the king at b5, but then you just bring the pawn forward. So that's kind of a non-move. But you could bring your pawn from b7 to threaten my knight. But, okay, good stuff. So you threaten my knight that way. And then you also threaten my bishop. Man! And my knight's not covered, is it? Ah, what waffle. Ooh, do you know what I can do, though? I can do this. Which means now both my knight and my bishop are covered. Amazing stuff. But my other bishop's not covered, so you're going to take my fucking bishop. Don't see it. Please don't see it. Don't see it. Please 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 don't see it. Please, you're going to see it. I know you will. I've just lost my bishop. Wank. Absolute wax waffle. Whatever. Oh, man. Cringe. Yeah, you're just gonna... I know you're going to take the bishop. You're a good player. Go on, take the bishop. Don't take the bishop. Please don't take the bishop. Don't say it. Do something else. What else can you do that's like interesting? You know what I'm saying? Oh, please. Concentrate on the knights. Don't concentrate on my bishop, please. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't take my bishop, please. Please don't take my bishop. If you don't take my bishop, I'll be very kind to you, or whatever, blah 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 with words. Hey, Colin. Colin's there wagging his tail. As cats do. Right. Man. Do. Okay. Come on, then. Come on, then. Do it. Oh, things going for a cup of tea again. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Now what can I do? That's covered, so it would be... That takes that. But I want to get my bishop out the way. In a strategic thing. Thank goodness. I could have covered it with a pawn. I should have covered it with a pawn. But it doesn't matter. Where's my black bishop? Is being threatened. But the castle. But it's covered by the knight. So if you take my bishop with your knight, then I take the knight with my bishop. You take the bishop with the. You take the bishop with the knight. There we go. I take the knight with. Bollocks. How else do I do this? Crazy, isn't it? Come on. I threaten the castle. I can't because the pawn doesn't move. The pawn doesn't work for him, blah, blah, blah. What I can do, though, I'm thinking now. Okay. Nothing really. How can I cover that square? I'm just going to move that out of the way. Right, I'm retreating is what I'm doing. So let's have a look. What we've got: 2 castles, 2 knights, 1 bishop. 2 castles, 2 knights, 2 bishops are up by a bishop. And I got more pawns, so I think it's time to castle. But if I castle, they can take the pawn straight away. This is crazy, man. No, patience is a virtue. Hey, meow. Okay. Okay. So, could take that pawn. Okay. Go on. Oh, okay. What did you take? Did you take something? Let's have a look. 2 castles, 2 knight and bishop. No, you didn't. If you took anything, it was a pawn. My knight's kind of locked because of the castle. I think it's time to castle. I think they're going to win this game. They're very, very good. I just realised something that is probably very obvious. But every time you move a knight, it moves to an opposite colour. So, for instance, my top knight on B7 is on a white square. Wherever it moves next, it'll be on a black square. And then my other knight is on D2, it's on a black square. Wherever it moves next, it's on a white square. I never realised that. Well, that's clever, isn't it? Let's see what they're going to do next. I'm looking at threatening the castle with my knight, because the castle's not covered by any of the piece. I want to get rid of the pawn at C7. I don't know how to do that. Hang on. Don't threaten the castle, move it. I could even go there. And it threatens the bishop. Sacrifice it? I don't know. And then you move there. I've got to get rid of that pawn. Okay. Yeah, the pawn at C7, I don't like it. They're really guarding the king. Look at all the pieces around the king. Crazy. Okay. So they're looking at taking the pawn, but now the castle is being threatened. And it'd be pointless me threatening the white bishop. If I move to where the castle is now when they move, unless they stay on the row 5. If I take the bishop, it's just going to be straight away taken by the knight. But then what I can do is if I go to that square, I can then move to D7, which will put him in check, I think. Just no. Hang on, no, it won't. There. No, it won't. Hang on. There. No. Hang on. No, that'll just have me take. That'll just have me in a position where I'll get taken. Let's see what happens here. If you don't move the castle and the bishop, I'll just sacrifice. I'll take the castle, then the bishop. You take the bishop, the knight with the pawn. But at least I'll have 2 major pieces gone. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, my knight's screwed. I just realised my knight's screwed. It's locked. Wherever it goes, it is done. Okay, there we go. And then what I can do is do this, I think. There's a castle again. I'm sorry, meow. Little wibbly tail, meow meow. Okay. As long as you keep the castle off row 5, I can get that knight out. And then get that knight out. Okay, let's see what happens. I do have to castle because at the moment I'm a bit whatever. But if you take that pawn with, I think he's going to take the pawn with the bishop, which will stop me from castling because you'll be threatening d1, and you can't move through a threat square. But you can't do that because you lose your castle right now. So you got to do something to... You might just put it back where you had it, right? I hope you don't, because my knight's first. And I should have moved the other knight. Nah, it's all good. Oh no, but if I'd done that, you'd have just moved the castle down one, and you'd have threatened both the knights. So there you go. Okay, so you have to make a castle, is it? Is that how you do? Okay, Oh no, I'm sorry. I just realised I could have taken the what they call it. I could have taken the bishop with the knight, but then you'd have taken my knight with your castle or the knight. Wow, well covered. I could have just moved the pawn forward one. Oh man. Bollocks. Okay. I'm going to do something stupid. Okay. Right. Come on, castle. You can move it forward one, take another pawn, move it up one. You're threatening my knight, but that's not an issue. I can move it out of the way. And then I can go ahead and castle at some point soon. You're kind of frozen. There's nothing you can actually do apart from move the castle. And there's not really any way you can move. I mean, if you move it one square to d4, I can't castle because he'd be creating a threat scenario. Would let us see where you move. Yep. Okay. So in that case, I'll do that. You'd probably stay in the same channel, won't you? You'd probably stay in D-row. Stop me from castling. Told you. So what? How do we do this? And that's covered by the knight. Bollocks, man. Do you know what I could do? I could put you in check to move that pawn out of the way. Bollocks. I've just lost my knight. Absolute wat waffle. Absolute wat waffle. Absolute wat waffle. What a stupid move. I've just lost my knight. I could take it. I've lost. What a stupid move. No, you're in check. What a fantastic... What a fantastic move! Oh gosh! Oh god, I thought I'd lost it. Okay, okay. What can we do now? You're gonna move there. Okay, so what can I do now? Talk to me. Wow. I'm gonna do something. To protect both of these guys. Scheiße. Bollocks. So do you know what I can do? I can put my bishop here, which freezes the castle. Holy wow, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Come on, castle, get out of the way. Do something. Do you know, I might not even want to castle if you think about it. Because I'd the D channel's open. And the king's not going anywhere. So I could go ahead and do a castle swap. I mean, not necessarily. But you can't move the castle, can you? No. So what I can do is I'll sacrifice a castle, but a castle for a castle. Okay, so talk to me. What is it going to be? I threaten the castle with my castle. You take it, I take it with the king. You don't take it, I take the castle. With the bishop. Putting you in check, you take it one of the knights. I take that knight with the other castle. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Well, let's have a go. Let's see what they do anyway. Hey, Moo. Doing little booby head. Meow, 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 meow. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do something more tactical. I'm thinking of moving the pawn at f2 up. It's protected by the castle. I move that up 2, and then I can bring the pawn at g4 up to g5 to threaten the knight, so that it moves the knight out of the way. One of the knights out of the way, because I want to get the castle vulnerable. Then how do I get that other knight? This guy's a very good player. This is a lovely game. I know I've lost. But I'm not being fatalistic. I just know. Oh, hang on. I have a spoonful of yum if I can find a spoon. Are you yummy? There you are. Alright, you just move the bishop there, okay? Okay, it's all good. What I might do is move h4 at 1. And then when I move g4 at 1, everything's threatened and covered. I've got that pawn covered twice by other pawns. Having that being the case, I'll be threatening the castle, the bishop, and the knight. Oh no. No. Can't do that, because then their knight can take the pawn. The pawn's actually being covered right now. Is this how you do? Okay. You can take my knight now. That was weird. That's also cool because you can't take my knight anymore. You could just taken that with the castle. Wow. He's starting to make silly moves, so he just made a silly move. Unless he's got some kind of mind-blowing tactic, but I don't think so. I want him to move his knight, because if I move his knight, I've got both his castles. Or at least, you know, I have the potential of having both his castles. Okay, so I go bump, 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 bump. I can put me in check that way in too. Should I do a castle trade-off, do you think? Okay, what do we, they've got 2 castles and a knight. I've got 2 castles, a bishop, and a knight. Now, what do I want to do? I don't know. Okay. Really? You want to do a castle trade-off? Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do. It was already covered by the bishop. But, you know, whatever. Okay, hang on. Well, what did you do? Did you... Why didn't you take the... Well, the pawn... You can take the pawn now if you want. Yeah, so it's kind of stupid of me for doing that. Whatever, though. But why you moved there, I don't know. You want my castle? Is that what you're trying to do? Or was it a castle trade-off you're looking at? Hmm. 'Twas the pawn. Okay. So move your king forward one. Go on, move your king forward one, because I'm just going to take it. Because then I'm 2 castles and a bishop against a knight. There we go. Yeah, starting to make stupid mistakes. Okay. Okay. Wait, castle trade-off again. What's that about? You just lost your knight. You just lost your king. Or your knight, rather. Your castle. I'm sorry. Really? Are you... You resigned? Okay. That was weird. He was doing really... Or she, or whatever, was doing really, really well. And then started making stupid mistakes. That was weird. That was weird, but good game. So there you go, chess.com against someone from India. Thank you so much for your time. And, you know, I'm not a YouTuber or anything like that, but this is on YouTube, aren't it? If you watch this, just press the subscribe button. Why not, eh? And like and put comments, like, you know, whatever. Now, whatever, dude. You keep well and happy, and I'll see you next time. Okay, cheers. Bye-bye.